I'm fascinated with brands. I've been working with them for the last 32 years, really, since I passed out of the institute. They've changed dramatically. They're becoming, rather than just theoretical concepts, which were very sweet and cute to have, and fairly esoteric, they've actually become experiences now. So all brands have become experiences that people go through in order to connect with products or services, and that's what we do through a process of communication. The original definition of a brand, which was a bunch of symbols and logos and equity built over the years, has completely changed to this whole experiential thing. So it's the mental expression of a product or service that lives in a person's mind. Now, this could be about you as a human being, it could be about a product, your favorite soap, it could be about a service, it could be about a place, anything at all can be branded. What I primarily love about branding is that it is so ambiguous. It's all in the mind, and I love it. I love it because it's all about having a war in the mind. So it's all about a mind war, and you never know how people are going to react. So suddenly something gets people's fancy and everyone chases it, or something just bombs without a reason, though all the technicalities of the brand were absolutely right. When you look at a brand today, it's not just enough to look at the avatar which faces the customer. That's only a very small part of it. There are another two important facets of the brand. I like to call them avatars. One is which is the employee avatar, and the other is the corporate avatar. So if you want to build a composite brand, which is like a power brand, what I call a power brand, you need to have the three avatars in sync. So you have your consumer facing avatar, which is what most of us concentrate on. We have the employee avatar, and we have the corporate avatar. Let me explain what I mean by an employee avatar. Now, in today's world, your employees are actually your brand ambassadors, particularly because we're also connected. So even your customer checks with a person working in an organization to say, hey, is it worth my buying this product or not, right? And the employee then becomes your brand ambassador. So it's not the Hrithik Roshans and the Amitabh Bachchans of the world who are your brand ambassador, it's your employees. And we never talk to them, right? So if we can actually talk to them and use them both externally and internally as brand advocates or evangelists, we'd be doing a hell of a job, right? Then you don't need too much advertising, which is bad for the industry, but it is good for the brand. The third avatar is the corporate avatar, which is all your other stakeholders, which surprisingly include vendors, which include your back end, which include your suppliers, which include your trade, all your trade channels, which include media, financial analysts, all of them. Now, while PR covers some piece of it, what is happening over time is all your communication to everybody is open to everybody else. So you can't say, hello, this is for you, Mr. Customer, and this is for you, Mr. Employee, and this is for you, Mr. Stakeholder. It doesn't work anymore. Everything is out there, especially with the internet and social media. So what we try and do to build these power brands is to ensure that all three facets are in sync with each other. So what we're saying to the employee, customer, and to the stakeholder have a commonality. So today, instead of building cute little campaigns, which I used to do when I was younger, is we build platforms on which the entire organization's communication can rest. Now, how do you build brands? Communication, communication, and communication. We don't use the power of communication enough, and this is something I believe everyone needs to be trained to do. So whether you're a finance manager or an HR manager or a marketing manager for that matter, you need to be able to communicate with your external audiences and with your internal audiences. So if I can create what I call love marks, which is a Saatchi tool, which is emotionally connect the brand with all its stakeholders, then my job is done. And the only way you can do that is to surround them with your communication, because again, media has become so fragmented. The day of the 30-second TV commercial is dead. It's no longer the holy grail that we all used to seek. It is, how do I talk to you in your time when you want to talk to me? How do I get your permission to talk to you? And how do I surround you with my message so that whenever you want to speak to me, the brand, when I say we, I mean the brand, is ready to talk to you.